Hi, welcome to another episode of Beer 30. I'm Greg.
Hey, I'm Josh.
And today, we've got a beer from Row Brewing Company, another brewery out of St. Louis, Missouri. Can you tell us about it?
Well, this one's called Sweetmeat's Red Snout
IPA.
IPA. It's a limited KSHE 95 edition. And KSHE 95 is the local St. Louis classic rock station. I think they've been around for like 45, 50
They've been around forever.
Years.
I mean, yeah, every like garage or anything like that, you know, they're fixing cars or whatever, you're going to hear them listening to
I grew up
KSHE,
on this stuff,
yeah.
Greg. I mean, you can listen to everything from Leonard Skinner to, well, now it's like, you know, Pearl Jam is in the mix.
And Nirvana and all
Nirvana,
that.
yeah.
But, I mean, that's also been for years. I mean, that's 20 years ago they started playing Nirvana. We're
So,
old.
a little collaborative effort here, I guess, between the two local companies. As you said, brewed by Row Brewing Company. Now, you picked this up at...
I bought it at Schnucks, a local grocery store. They had a great selection of beers. I'm definitely going to go back. This certain one.
What was the cost on this one?
If I remember correctly, I think it was like $5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one, this says that the red IPA was designed to be a session IPA. Medium copper in color, crispy bitter but slightly drier than your average IPA. Finished and dry hopped with Fuggle hops for a mellow earthy flavor and aroma. So they say it's 5.5% alcohol. It goes well with spicy foods. And it's 60 as far as bitterness.
Did you get the chicken wings? Where are those at?
No. Yeah, you should have planned a little better.
Yeah, no.
So,
Well, let's
got our Dave and Buster's pint glass.
Star
and
Wars. Well,
The beer 30 ones are on order.
yeah. Oh, look at that. Apparently,
Maybe I shook it up a
someone
little
shook it up a little bit. But anyway, that's good. That means it's fresh. It's gonna have a good head to it. And it does. I mean,
A little aggressive pour. That's going to take a moment to settle.
yeah. But while we're waiting for it to settle down, you can see the
It's,
red.
Nice copper color.
And it's
Definitely pick up those citrusy smells from the IPA.
and the hoppiness. I don't know if I've had a red IPA. I don't know if that's a normal thing or not.
I think this is probably our first.
And this is probably our first from Row.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
we may need to edit some of this out if this head is going to take a while to go down. I mean,
I say we go for it, Greg.
we're going to get big gold mustaches, big foamy mustaches.
You know, it's got a nice,
It's a
nice copper color to it. That's not transparent,
You know? Yeah.
unfiltered.
Translucent. Oh, that's pretty good. Very easy drinking.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more bitter than I expected.
Really? Huh. I think it would go nice with spicy food.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say it's not as flavorful as I was hoping. I mean, I definitely taste the hoppiness and the it's bitter, but
It's got a bitter tang on the tongue.
not as much of a, you know, I don't really pick up any citrusy
No,
flavors.
there's not like citrusy, but it is kind of if you would take, you know, well, like what you would expect with kind of a red and an IPA married together, if that's what they're kind of doing.
I get a almost an odd aftertaste.
I get
I don't know what.
a peppery aftertaste.
I'm not really sure this beer's for me. I mean,
Really?
I get, like I said, I get kind of an unusual aftertaste. I don't know. I can't really quite place it. You tell us what you think, Greg.
Well, I don't know if it's as offensive as it is to me as it is to you. I think it's to me it seems pretty light, but it's got bitter. You feel it on the back of your tongue, and it's got kind of like a spicy, not a spicy like a hot pepper, but maybe like just black pepper. That's what I'm kind of getting at, and I don't know, I think it's pretty easily accessible, but
I don't know. I don't really care for real dry tasting beers and dry feeling beers, I should say. And
that is a dry beer. This head ain't going anywhere.
yeah, that's for sure.
I like that about it, though.
I guess if I had to give it a grade, I'd probably give this one for myself, for my own personal taste. I mean, I'm no
Slouch.
professional when it comes to tasting beers.
You're a pro, man.
I'm learning, but
You're a pro.
I'd probably give this one like a C minus. You know, I mean, we kind of talked about some of those things about whether we go back to a beer and try it again, and as we discussed in our favorite 5 beers of 2013, this isn't one that I think I would be willing to go back to, at least not from this taste anyway.
See, now I kind of think like a lot of the ones that sit around, to me, more have that sweet flavor, and I don't, at least in my, I'm not a big sweet fan. This is kind of the opposite. It's it's sort of, I mean, it's an IPA, but it's not like most of the IPAs I've had.
Yeah.
To me, it's,
I guess a word that I could use to describe it is kind of bland. I was expecting a little bit more, so it's kind of subtle. I mean, there's not a lot there. There's not a lot of flavor like we've been used to with some of our other IPAs that we've been trying. So that's my opinion, though.
I don't know. I think it's a little better than you. I'd give it maybe a B minus instead of a C minus. Not my favorite IPA, but still not a bad IPA. So I guess that's it.
Give it a try. Let us know what you think. We're, like we said, we're by no means
But
professional tasters here. But
Maybe we got to put on some classic rock and drink it. Maybe
Skinner.
Yeah. See, usually the classic rock, we think of drinking a Busch or something. I don't think of drinking a craft beer, but hey, So anyway, I guess that's about it on this episode. Hey, one thing, viewers, you take note of the way we look, the way we sound. We're still tweaking the audio and everything. This backdrop has got to go soon. It's kind of plain and boring.
Yeah.
But we're working on it, and you'll see in months to come.
Months?
I hope not
call
months.
it weeks.
Weeks.
Hopefully weeks to come.
Well, to them it may be months.
No, that's
So,
true.
all right. See you later.
Episode number 1 of 2014.
Okay.
Well, not bad.
Make your own class.